Hi everyone, I'm Jim Leonard. I'm the Regional Archivist at the Region of Peel Archives. We're closed to the public, of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but we do come in from time to time just to look at the collection, make sure everything is safe and sound in our buildings. And we thought, well, since we're here, we might as well take the chance, take the opportunity and show you some of the materials from our collections, a little bit of a behind the scenes as well. So today we're here to talk about some of the interesting things in our collection. Here's an example of something that we have in one of our largest and most important groups of records. It's called the William Perkins Bull Phone. William Perkins Bull was a historian and an author. He was also a lawyer, philanthropist, real estate magnate, and so on. And in the 1930s, he started doing a history project for the entire region of Peel, or what's today the region. Then it was the county of Peel. He was capturing the history and the documents and the artifacts and artworks of that era, and he turned it into a major history project and a series of books. I believe somewhere in the neighborhood of 13 books were actually published. And one of the things he wanted to do in order to illustrate one of his books was create what's called an animated map, or a series of animated maps looking at the various townships in the former county of Peel. And this is one he did for Chinguacousy Township. He hired an artist. Her name was Gertrude Kemp, and she was a University of Toronto Victoria College student, where Perkins Bull himself studied earlier in his life. He found out about her work because she did an animated map of the University of Toronto campus. And it was humorous and interesting and very visual and very well done. She was a very good artist. He got wind of this fact and he hired her to do a series of maps for his project. And this is the idea of what it looked like. Basically it's not a map that you would use to find your way. It's just more of a fun thing to have done and to illustrate. And what he did was collect a variety of stories, folklore stories about various parts of the county, and then he asked Gertrude to try to create some illustrations to depict some of these stories, and she did that quite well on the Chinguacousy plan here. She illustrated several aspects of Peel folklore, including what was supposedly a sea monster that lived in Snell's Lake, and here's a little depiction she did of a sea monster rearing his head out of the water. Interestingly enough, that became the basis of a comic book that we have produced here at PAMA that illustrates these stories, including the sea monster story, which is inspiration for a story that you'll find in this comic book, which is extremely well done and very entertaining. So we recommend you take a look at that. So she did these, she did 3 of them, and some of them were published and included in publications. This is an original, this is her original sketch with ink, pencil on, in this case, board. It's one of the exciting things we have from William Perkins Bull. And once we're open to the public, feel free to come in. You can take a look at these yourself.